Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for week number 10. We're here at Road America. Time for some more road course action here on your week 10 matchups. Bengals are playing the Panthers. Browns are playing the Saints. Ravens against the Buccaneers. Steelers against the Falcons. Bills against the Rams. Dolphins against the Seahawks. Jets against the Cardinals. Pats against the 49ers. Colts against the Packers. Jaguars against the Vikings. Texans against the Bears. Titans against the Lions. Broncos against the Giants. Chargers against the Redskins. Chiefs against the Cowboys, with the Raiders playing the Eagles. After last week, week number 9, Titans still the best team in the league with an 8-1 record. Seahawks and the Giants still tied for the worst at 1-8. That said, we'll see how this week goes here. Next weekend is going to be a super speedway race going to St. Joltis. So it's time for the next round of divisional matchups. We'll see what our division, easier to see what the divisions look like after week 11. And then they'll be going to Papyrus for week number 12, a bit of a road course speedway mix. That race should be interesting. Anyway, let's focus on today here at Road America as the 32 teams get ready for 4 laps of racing. Now, for those that have seen my series before, look at this track. This is Road America, and tell me how much clearer does stuff look from the last time we came here for the Cup Series event in Season 6, because it seems like the graphics show up so much better on the road courses than they do the other tracks. Anyway, green flag is out. We are on the way. With the changes made, where will we see our first accident? This track hasn't been a wreckfest in the past. Will it be here, though, today? Falcons are going to take the lead. Falcons had a good shot to win last week at Bristol. This week, an even better shot. Nobody's wrecked out yet. But they're coming up to a corner that is usually the corner where they do wreck. Let's take a look. Oh, and the Bills just bumped the Falcons right out of the way. Steelers going wide. Looks like the Buccaneers might have had some trouble. Panthers and the Chiefs and the Falcons are stuck. That's a tough break for Atlanta. They are stuck in the dirt. Rams and other teams going off. Dolphins and Saints with some hood damage. Ooh, Tennessee's up here yet again. Second week in a row, maybe looking for another victory. But the Bills bumped the Falcons clear out of the way. They are going for a win here. Falcons, if they can get their toe, don't know how long that toe is going to be for the Falcons, but if it's longer than the race, they will not get back going. They will likely lose their matchup this week, as the Bills are racing hard now. Bears giving them some competition. They're going to complete lap 1 of 4. Rams and the Chiefs with some heavy damage. Dolphins and one other headed down pit road. And that was the Seahawks. Seahawks and the Dolphins going down pit road. Don't know if they're going to come back out after they fix that damage or if they're retiring from the race. Meanwhile, Buffalo still in the lead. Bears second. Titans are third. Bears fourth. And Jaguars are fifth. Now, let's look and see who Tennessee is playing this week. And they are playing the Lions, that was the team that almost gave them a good run for their money there at the end of Bristol last week. Lions right now side by side with the Packers. That's for 11th. So Titans in good shape to go 9-1 right now. You see Dolphins have come back out on track without their hood on. The Seahawks, however, have retired. So that will give the victory to Miami. And that's interesting there. Miami and Seattle both pit to fix their damage. Miami comes out. Seahawks did not. And that is going to be an easy win for the Dolphins. Oh, and the Steelers are around. Steelers are around. Raiders had nowhere to go. Texans going to get a piece of that. Wow. Looks like somebody got into the Steelers, and the Raiders get caught up in it. Let's see, that was for 20th. That might have been the Vikings that got into the Steelers there. Why do I have a fly in my house? Oh, and the Packers are off. Packers way off at their home track. They'll get back up, but that's going to hurt them. Saints are now coming down pit road this time for their damage. We'll see what the Raiders do. The Raiders don't seem to have a lot of damage if they're going to stay out here, which they will. Steelers staying out as well. Bills are still your race leader. Browns now racing hard with the Titans for third place. Jaguars racing hard with the Eagles. But the Bears and the Bills racing hard here. Bills are playing the Rams this week. Cleveland playing the Saints, so that could be an easy win for the Browns right here. 3 wide right there. Damaged cars here and there. Saints did the same thing the Dolphins did. That's going to be a fight for 30th, I think. 2 hoodless race cars battling for position. We'll see who's faster. They look like they're the same equal speed. Don't know if we'll see anybody go off track again. Bills are your leader. Bears in second. That is a good question. We know the Seahawks are going to go 1-9, but the Giants are playing the Broncos, and the Broncos are right behind them. That's for position, and that's for a matchup victory there. Giants don't want to be considered tied for the worst team in the league. They're trying to beat out the Broncos. They know that the Seahawks are not going to win their matchup due to retiring from the race. So Giants battling hard here with the Broncos, trying to get their second win on the season. So white flag waves. The Bears taking the lead away from the Buffalo Bills. And I don't know if I saw that the Falcons had returned to the track. I'm looking at pit road. Falcons going to come back on track now. It's about a little too late, though, now. But they're going to at least come back out on track and finish this race. And the Giants have been shuffled back. Looks like they're going to lose their matchup to the Broncos. Good fight for the win, though, coming up right here. Overall victory of the week. Bears fighting hard with the Bills. Browns going to go off track. That's going to give the Jaguars 4th place. Bears about to go into the final stretch of the racetrack. Final few corners here for the Bears. They've got this thing won. And coming out of the final corner, Chicago passing for the lead, coming to the white flags, going to get it done. The Chicago Bears going to win the race here at Road America in week number 10. I'll see you guys next week at St. Jolta's. Here are your race results and power ranking standings coming up now.